At an high school, students often spoke about the haunted second-floor restroom. Late in the day, some girls reported hearing faint sobbing coming from one of the stalls, but whenever they checked, no one was there. Legend had it that a girl had taken her life in that restroom decades ago. One night, during a school event, a janitor heard the crying too. When he entered the restroom, the lights flickered, and the crying suddenly stopped. As he walked out, he noticed the mirror fog up with condensation, and in it, the words "Help me" appeared. In a small town, a substitute teacher filled in for an entire week for a history class. The students liked her, but something was off. She never seemed to blink and always wore the same dress. On the last day, a student asked the office about her, but the school staff was confused. No substitute had been scheduled that week, and the teacher had supposedly called in sick. When they checked the classroom, no one could find any trace of her, and the students never saw her again. At an old boarding school, students studying late in the library often reported seeing a shadowy figure moving between the bookshelves. It was said to be the spirit of a former student who had died in the library during a stormy night years ago. Some nights, students heard the sound of pages being turned, even when no one was there. One night, a student stayed late to finish an assignment and saw the figure move behind him. He looked into the reflection of the library window and saw it, an outline of a young man standing right behind him, disappearing when he turned around. In a small town, students told the story of a mysterious classmate who would occasionally appear during roll call. Every few years, a new student named Mark would be called out, but no one ever remembered him being there. Teachers said it was a mistake, but some students believed Mark was a boy who had died in the school in the 1950s. Every time his name was called, someone would have an eerie encounter, a locker opening by itself, books falling off shelves, or unexplained cold drafts in the hallways.